Todd Anderson, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Todd Anderson. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
So in now for the Angels, Fernando Marquez. Foul ball there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
On its way to the corner, Carroll hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Heston Kjerstad.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Anderson, an all-star a season ago, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Eloy Vega Ramos, the next to hit for the Angels. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. And that one missing low. Pitch misses there. 2-1. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now here is Justin Hyde. Right now number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Outside low. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Relay, 3-3.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now, Justin Henry Malloy.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Vega Ramos on second. Hyde on at first with 2 down.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. Orioles due up in the first. No score. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Doug Hampton. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Valenzuela. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now a chance for Carter Jensen.
Hey!
Jensen in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. That one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one misses in the dirt. That's a little bit low. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Anderson back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Now back, designated hitter, Fernando.
Stepping in, Fernando Marquez. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. That's strike one.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. On the ground to third, Mayo. Fires across the diamond. Out number three. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number three. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Eloy Vega Ramos.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1. On the ground to the left. Bichette whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Hyde. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a curve misses outside, and that is ball one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and foul as it bangs off the fence. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Got him swinging, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And now Justin Henry Malloy. He's 0 for 1. Jet swing went around, and that's strike one.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
This to third. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one ripped. Carroll makes the grab, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Valenzuela in the box now. No balls and a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Carter.
Digging in, Carter Jensen. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1. That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Up the middle, Bichette tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Anderson back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fernando.
And now it's going to be Fernando Marquez. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one in there across the letters.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Caught him looking for the K. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And fouled off. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one down the line. Fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Justin Hyde, 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Richie settles under this one, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 44, Justin Henry.
And next for the Angels, Justin Henry Malloy.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is down low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That clips the zone, and a count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
With the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Doug Hampton.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And misses inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Mayo tosses to first, and that is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matthew Liberatore.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anderson with 7 innings of shutout pitching. Impressive.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. I'm sure his teammates appreciated how much he did to help get them this W.